quality of a grand final set in losers. Up next, we got Enzo and UtopianRay running it back on here. We're seeing the Banjo come back out.
Yeah, so going Banjo instead of Palutena against Joker. So, and if you didn't know what Pokemon was, there's nothing on the screen telling you this is in fact a Nintendo game. So,
I mean, you're right. I got nothing else to say on that one. But, oh, actually, I like what he did there, utilizing what is pretty much the same thing you would do in the Snake matchup. Get a hold of that grenade, go for Rebel's Guard, and get yourself some free charge.
yeah, that's going to be huge for Enzo here. As you can already see, he does have the Arsene on deck right now, and UtopianRay going to have to be aware of that. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem inherently for Banjo to be able to, you know, camp out Arsene, because Banjo in nature is already going to play a little bit lane to begin with. So,
yeah, none. There we go. Going to use the Wonder Wing to be able to get himself back on the stage. Unfortunately, not the shield he was looking for, because the sword on the other end of Joker there. The Arsene is now gone, but he was able to keep himself locked in the stage. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfectly patient. Perfect patience on the edge there, waiting for that Rebel's Guard. He has plenty of recovery to make that back.
yeah, if you look up in the dictionary how to punish Rebel's Guard properly, you'll see a picture of that. But Enzo wasting no time of his own, going right back to work on the other side of the stage.
UtopianRay consistently being aggressive on the ledge there, trying to make sure that Enzo can't come out there and try and go for one of these back airs like he did before. Just barely missing the punish with the grab. I really like the way that UtopianRay is just doing very small things to control the pace. It looks so similar to how he used to play Rosalina.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, like I think Ray is at his best when he's playing these like micromanaging characters, like where you have resources that you have to play around with. But nonetheless, though, Enzo continuing to try to get himself back in the thick of things here. There we go. Great call out on the spring right there as the back air will clean up that stock.
Yeah, realizing the past few times he's recovered high on those and he hasn't punished him for it. And now UtopianRay knows he can't do that as much now. He has to recover a little bit lower. And you take Wonder Wing's recovery out of the picture when they have to go that low, too.
Yep, exactly. There you go. The Bill Drill.
I love that. I love the name of that move.
It's so good.
UtopianRay, once again, controlling the pace of this game, even though Enzo has really been playing very well with him. Trying to use the hitbox of the up B, very similar to that of Sonic's, I'm sorry. And being able to just force those early gimps on characters, especially with tethers.
There we go. You see Enzo does get Arsene back on deck, so if there's ever a chance to make a comeback right now, it is going to be here. Right now, he's doing a good job. UtopianRay stuck at the ledge right now. Forced to draw the rear egg. They helped, buy him a little bit of coverage.
Yeah, to kill the power, definitely into the department of Enzo. You saw he was going for that single hit fair, trying to get that drag down so he could get that early stock, or maybe one of these short hop dares. UtopianRay doing a good job on defense. Yeah, there he was right there, trying to look for that dare on maybe a spot dodge to try and close the stock out.
There we go. Back throw. Wheel not be enough just yet. Good DI there from Enzo.
There's that up B gimp, and not once but twice. Yeah, there's nothing he needed to do after the third one there. That was perfectly played. When you have a tether character like that, and you can put that giant hitbox in that pad down there.
Gotta love watching anthropomorphic animals drop springs on recoveries.
As confirmed by Light, Banjo is indeed a spacey.
Oh my god. All right, so Enzo having Arsene on deck once again, so if he's looking for the kill right here on Banjo, he'll probably be getting into it again. He's doing a really good job sniffing out that same situation that just happened previously.
Yeah, so lucky that he avoided at that time. You saw that UtopianRay faded back, but you have a small window where you can't fade back right there. Enzo was already ready for it.
You have to hold it.
There's an up smash out of shield. Got to punish him accordingly. Now Banjo coming back right in the mix of things, abusing the invincibility, swinging hands hard to take out that stock.
Looking like Nick Cage and the Wicker Man, doing a great job converting that stock right there.
I'm surprised that we haven't had anybody at any point, including myself, go Kobe as we see him going in for those forward airs, any of those dunks. We need to start. Man, I need to refresh myself on as many basketball players as I can for all those dunks.
He just does it.
Like, look at the anger, just the suppressed anger for years of Gruntilda causing him problems in that one swing. He just looks this was such a gentleman, just coming and bowing his way in here. Yo, Joker's got a gun. I got a gun.
Now I wonder if Kazooie in a palace in Persona does actually turn into a gun.
I would assume so.
Instead of shooting eggs, she shoots real bullets.
It's a game of two stands right here.
This got weird. Anyway, Smashville will be the stage of choice here. Let's see if UtopianRay can continue this onslaught.
Very similar to when he decided to go hit his stage against Juice, going for the smaller stage, so for one, so he can extend these platforms, trying to look for it right there. Excuse me, the combos on the platform, but also not needing to deal with the zoning attempts coming in from UtopianRay, who's just been keeping him just far enough out. There we go, punishing him once again. UtopianRay not dying, luckily at 60%. But does do that again? Yeah, you're gonna die for it.
Again, it's just an unfortunate thing for Banjo, man. Like him being.
The thing is, though, I'm very surprised. Like, he has the ability to use more jumps afterwards. So he hasn't gone under the stage to go for, like, a couple double jumps. But like you said, it's just one of those unfortunate things. Like, you always want to go for that Wonder Wing there. Yeah. It's an invincible wall that's going to keep you safe.
And so here you go. Enzo continuing to add on to this lead right now. UtopianRay going for maybe a jab, jab release into something. But gonna miss the down throw to the up tilt.
Yeah, excellent mash coming in from Enzo right there. Already realizing he's been trying to go for these down throws. That's another one of his jumps. So nice force to have to recover there, and just barely missing the punish. Enzo knew he had to Wonder Wing right there because he was anticipating a low recovery and baited him into the high one.
Yeah, he just held that smash attack just a little bit too long. But again, continuing the ledge trap off stage, that could potentially be a dead Ray.
Oh my God, the intelligence of Ray to extend that. We all thought he was dead, and he was able to get the grenade. Perfect use of your resources right there. Unfortunately for you, that's it.
Yeah, Joker does not care about your resources because he has drag downs.
There we go. Shit. Oh, no, actually go for a short hop up air instead. I don't know if that's what he meant to do there, but I wonder if he plays
that move is actually a tragedy. I just want to bring that up.
It seems like it should be something that's so good, and it's just so average.
You say that again. What's not average is how well Enzo is playing right now. He has a huge lead until I open my big mouth, and that lead gets dropped down by 1.
Exactly. You know, even in that situation right there, you can't be too upset if you're Enzo. Like, that's one. It's like, all right, I made a mistake on the trade here, but I have a very big lead here. Trying to go for aggressive option consistently in these high recoveries and really forcing Ray to respect him because of it.
There we go. High percent for UtopianRay now. Forced to recover high and going to land aggressively with the forward air.
Almost getting the grenade into the forward air he was looking for right there. That could have set up something to maybe go for an early gimp. I'll go for the side B instead that time. That was very smart in forcing him into a very laggy situation.
Oh!
I think he just kind of reserved. He knew that he was done. Enzo was already on his way, and he's like, no, it's not my time to play. Let me just go ahead and get this to game number 2 here. We got 5 games here.
Yeah, great adjustment there from Enzo coming out. Guns a-blazing, both figuratively and literally, on that stock right there. So let's see what UtopianRay's answer is. Does he go back to Palutena? Maybe. It's a matchup I don't think is awful for Palu, but it's definitely much harder.
I think with the FD pick, we might still see Banjo one more time. No, actually, never mind. You were correct. He's going to go with the Palutena. It worked well for him when he switched last time. It's not like the match was very bad for him there. He just got figured out. And it's much better to just go ahead and go with something that's going to work for you. Change up the pace.
Yeah, go with your tried and true. He was able to accomplish a job of getting the game with Banjo, but at that point he's like, all right, I'm just going to, it could be a stage thing. It could be a come to Jesus moment where he's like, all right, I've kind of done what I needed to do. Let me just stick to what works right now.
Exactly. Let me go to my goddess, who's been working so well into getting not 1, not 2, almost getting 3 dash attacks there. And I like the fact that he can commit to full stage zoning now too, because before he was trying to do it with Banjo, but Enzo saw the gaps. Like,
yeah,
right.
Absolutely. Like, just having the added benefit of that auto reticle, it has a lot of range on it. Going to be huge for the camp game for UtopianRay. Coming off very, very strong right now. Good use of the Makarakarn to reflect through the explosive flame.
Yeah, I think he was actually looking for Rebel's Guard initially, and then Arsene came there right on cue to help him out a little bit more. Good tech. Wow. He's going to keep himself alive a little bit longer, but once again, getting frame trapped. That consistent ledge trap that we were talking about before from these New York players with their Palus is so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you have to be on, you definitely have to be on point as a Palu in New York City. There are plenty of people who will be there to,
cause you a very bad time.
Yeah, exactly. So.
UtopianRay doing a good job once again. And there we go. Enzo thought he was just enough out of range to be able to go for the side B to try and stall out a little bit longer out there. Fortunate for him, his head kind of caught the edge of the explosive flame.
Yeah, so here we go. Let's see what the response is going to be from Enzo here. But right now, UtopianRay doing what Palutena does best, doing those drag across the stage neutralers. Just look at how much damage it does. 40.5 damage is nothing to scoff at.
Exactly. Looking for, he had plenty positioning too. Looking for that one more.
Wow.
And the lag coming in from the accidental forward air is going to cost Enzo. UtopianRay got to feel good about that one in terms of the lead. But Enzo definitely not feeling too good about that SD right there.
So Enzo continuing to fight right now, though. UtopianRay up big on the rubber game. So let's see if he's going to be able to, convert this.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to go for that Hail Mary play, go for that big swing. But the problem is Joker without Arsene really doesn't have that, and he definitely has kill power. There we go. Looking for a couple back airs to try and get an anticipated jump. But UtopianRay just playing so well, holding his ground. I think this FD pick in particular has just worked in spades for him.
Yeah, the disadvantage shade has been a crucial thing for Joker right now, as Palutena has been punishing, I feel like, every option that Enzo's tried to throw at him.
Yeah, and you see he's playing like a whole character and a half length distance away. And when you know what, I don't even disagree with that. Like being 3 stocks up, all you need is that one mistake down at the bottom, and the game's over.
Just dragging people down with neutral air when they're on your last stock and you're not, it's so free.
Exactly. At 107%, it's like, all right, I just got to get one good trade. However, Enzo's starting to get, I mean, like, it's a very, very big comeback he has to make, but definitely starting to look a little bit better, at least since that SD has happened.
There you go. Gonna get two-framed, and the forward air not going to be enough. Did get the kill strikes.
Forcing him coast to coast once again, trying to keep himself safe with the side beat, but there's 0 point for UtopianRay to push forward right now. He knows he has this nice comfortable lead. Didn't guess correctly on the neutral getup, so Enzo gonna live just a little bit longer.
Yeah, you see UtopianRay trying to maybe fish out a bad defensive option, go for a an attack, a back air, or a forward air or something, or in this case, the dash attack. One of my favorite zoom-in animations, by the way.
Exactly. Oh yeah, they're up close, just like the extra strength in like form behind that dash attack right there. And a perfect option to choose in that situation too, because Enzo has the swing, and you're gonna get the invincibility trade-off. It's gonna work for you no matter what. Whether you get knocked back a little bit, he's probably gonna die. Good choice for UtopianRay there. UtopianRay going up 2-1. Enzo trying to figure something out. This is very similar to what happened with him with Juice. He had a couple of good moments where he would get some momentum, but Juice was able to steal it away. Let's see if maybe he goes back to Smashville for a smaller stage.
Maybe. That's always a possibility. Could be Smashville, could be, I don't think Final Destination is on the cable right now. Could be Battlefield also. Definitely looks like he's weighing his options over.
Yeah, he was hovering over it for a second, but it seems like he's kind of gone away from the idea. Instead, we're going to see PS2. Lila actually legal, I believe, here? No, actually, no. Is that a big house? I believe that was at the European tournament.
I believe the counter picks are not Lila, Yoshi's and Gallows.
Is this Yoshi? So. This is Shine Rule set, right?
I think so.
I think so. I think it might be Shine Rule set, which would have been just Yoshi's Island and Gallows, yeah. Not too much Gallows pick here. A lot of people don't want to give a lot of room to UtopianRay. That is a bad idea.
People don't want to go to church on a Sunday. Can't be me.
And you got to count your blessings, otherwise the God's going to come and do. See, the goddess herself has come down to give the beat down. It's like, I saw you didn't pray that day. A couple of good tech place reads right there, getting some extra damage, but UtopianRay answering right away.
All right, this is a big game right now for Enzo. He's on his tournament stock right now, or this game. If he doesn't win this, UtopianRay looking poised to punch his ticket in the loser semifinals.
Yeah, bringing this back to dead even right here. Trying to go for a down tilt. The ledge that down tilt's so good, catching so many lingering recoveries, especially if your head goes slightly above the ledge, if you're Fox, unfortunately. All right, now Tether looking for the early trump. You don't see that too often, but as matches progress, I love seeing it happen because it's one of those options people fall asleep on.
Yeah, absolutely. Even stocks across, or percent and stock across the board right here. Enzo trying to continue that game across the stage. Great weight on the explosive flame right there, and to convert. Looks like it was an up smash. That got the job done. So.
Yep, and a very decent idea from Utopian right there, too. Oh, is he going to die? Okay, just making it back. Good knowledge right there for Utopian right knowing how deep he can go to get that edge guard.
Yeah, Palu's recovery, low-key real good. You can recover from a very deep distance with that character.
There was a character we used to see at one point in time that used to be able to do that by the name of Lucas, but unfortunately that character kind of doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah, Lucas went back to school. That's fine.
Hey, school season. Oh, Arsene gonna ruin the edge guard attempt there and actually give stage positioning to Enzo because of it.
Arsene Mike Wazowskiing UtopianRay as he tried to go for the edge guard.
Down there, almost getting the forward smash, trying to look for maybe a second place. UtopianRay gonna force him back off stage once again. There's the throw he was looking for before. Tetrakarn gonna stop him though. No back air for you. Where's he gonna go with it? He's gone low for it a couple times now, and he goes for it one time yet again. It worked in the last stock, and it works again.
There we go. So Enzo on his tournament stock right now. Gonna have to really dig deep if he wants a chance to bring this back.
Yeah, definitely needs to slow the game down a little bit. He's been trying to box with UtopianRay now as this match is gone, and you know that you see people when they're behind, especially at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, he's starting to get a little bit desperate.
Yeah, but here we go. Finally finds that one opportunity he needed, and UtopianRay just waiting as long as he can, get a little bit more time off of that. I like the fact that he's gone for the zoning approach now too, especially on the last stock. He wants to end this now. He does not. You already saw how Enzo did well on that game 2 against the Banjo. Last thing you want is Enzo getting some type of momentum right now.
Yeah, it's clear that Ray does not want the smoke from from Arsene as he just casually waited that out.
Yeah, because right now he's taking damage from said smoke, going up an extra 10%. What's he gonna do here? What's the option? Gonna get him with a back air, forcing him off stage yet again. Good cancel, but UtopianRay not prepared for it, like you're thinking the air dodge was gonna go in.
Yeah, Enzo's got to be a little bit careful right now. Recovers low. How's he gonna get off the ledge? UtopianRay's been doing such a great job at ledge trapping him in his set. And now, but just the last few hits of the up smash right there confirms as we hear the lone "yer."
Yeah, the battle cry of NY coming for their boy with the "yer," and Enzo not feeling too good about that one. And that was a very good late option there too. Didn't go for up smash, not one single time. But because his back was against the wall, it's like, let me put up my own wall.
Yeah, especially because the base set at hitbox lasts for a very, very long time. So